morning, everybody. Today is a very exciting day. Got baby daddy with me as well. And we're off to go look at prams. So there's a couple of places that we're gonna go to. So we're gonna go to like this big, what's that word that I'm looking for, Gorge? An outlet. Is it an outlet? Where they do like loads of different brands there. It's called Nurseryland. And there's loads of different brands there because honestly, this morning I thought I was gonna have my first breakdown. I was feeling very overwhelmed because there's too many things to choose from. Should I move that out of the way? Yeah, there's just too many things to choose from, and I don't know the first thing about babies or prams or car seats or any of it. So we're gonna head over to this outlet place. There is a pram like travel system that I've seen in Mamas and Papas that I really like, but we thought we'd go to this place first just in case there is anything else, any other brands that we've not heard of or anything else that we like here first. And then if I'm adamant about the Mamas and Papas travel system, then we're going to go over to the Leeds Mothers and Papas afterwards and have a little look in the Mamas and Papas there. I did actually see on the website this morning that sometimes you have to make an appointment. So yeah, if you want like a proper advisor person there to talk you through everything. But I can't imagine it's going to be that busy, but I don't know if it will. So we'll just go there and see what happens, I think. But yeah, we're off to have a look at prams, which is mad. Very exciting. I'm 15 weeks today, but the reason why this was very spontaneous. We didn't have this like plan to do today, but we've realised that Mamas and Papas have got a sale on, and the bundle that I'm looking at is like £400 off at the moment, which is a substantial amount of money. So we're going to go and look at Mamas and Papas and then maybe end up popping a deposit down on one if we do like the look of it. So yeah, a bit of a spontaneous trip to go and look at prams, but we thought we might as well grab the discount while the sale's on anyway. So yeah, we're heading off to Nurseryland first. I've got a lot of catching up to do actually because I haven't vlogged since the new kitchen's gone in. So really? Yeah, I've got to do lots of house updates. We're doing lots of Mark's doing it. I always say we, I never mean we because it's always Mark doing the work. But Mark is currently doing work on our hallway. We have got the full kitchen that I need to update you on because we've got a brand new kitchen that just looks stunning. There's just like tidbits we need to do in there, but yeah, so there's house updates. I also need to start clearing the spare room because that's where the nursery is going to be. We haven't got much else planned this weekend, to be fair, so we'll just see where the weekend takes us. Morning. It's now the next day, so we're on Sunday today, but me and Mark, we had such a successful day yesterday. I was so happy and we both just got so like giddy and excited. We were pushing all the prams around and it was so cute. But basically we found this place called, well, we didn't find it, my future sister-in-law told me about it. And it's called Nurseryland in Wakefield, and it's basically like a stockist of all massive brands, but they buy them in like bulk and then sell them for cheaper. So you can even like go to Mamas and Papas and you can get like your full quote, and then you can go over to Nurseryland and then they sort you right out basically. So we went over there, didn't end up even going to Mamas and Papas in the end because we had sort of like a kind of rough budget in mind for the Mamas and Papas pram. But when we went to this Nurseryland place, we tried out a Silver Cross pram, and oh my goodness, I just loved it so much. I fell in love with it because it was really random. We were like looking at the Mamas and Papas ones because they had those all out, and I tried those, loved it because, sorry if you can hear the washing machine and the dishwasher gurgling. Yeah, I tried those and I really liked it. I love the look of them. I think they're so just like really nice looking prams. And at the end of the day, I've realised that that's kind of all it comes down to, apart from like the little different gadgets and extras that you get with the pram and like the travel system and things like that. So they kind of are all different. They have like pros and cons. But we were looking at the Mamas and Papas one. She gave us like a big sort of like demonstration of how to use it, and also a different one that began with V. It was a brand that I never heard of before, like I want to say Viennetta, but it's definitely not Viennetta. But yeah, and then literally like at the last second, Mark was like, oh, what about these ones that we hadn't seen? We had like a big walk around and I just didn't see the Silver Cross ones whatsoever. I still think of Silver Cross in my head as like the ones with the ginormous silver wheels on, but we were looking at the Silver Cross ones and oh my goodness, they were just so smooth and so just, oh, they look so gorgeous. It was easy to like put up and put down. It was a little bit heavier than the Mamas and Papas one. However, it's like, it's not too heavy that I can't deal with it, but it still goes down like nice and compact, so it will fit in the boot, and it was just really nice. And it was a big travel bundle. And normally it retails, I think, for like £2 but it was down to like 1,300, and it also came with, well, because it was discounted so much, it was like you were getting the car seat for free. So I think we're gonna go for that bundle while that offer is on. So it's called the Reef bundle, and the car seat's slightly different. It's the one that you get with Mamas and Papas. It's the Cybex like Atom, I can't remember one, but we haven't got the one that spins because I think we're only going to use that car seat for the first sort of like 0 to 6 months, and then we're going to get either the Joey 0 to 4 or like the Maxi Cozy one that does do the big swivelly spins. So we're just going to use that for the first 6 months, and then when baby's here, we're going to get like a big car seat that will last them through to the 4 years old. So yeah, it was so successful. But she was like, because what I can do is I've seen some furniture as well at Mamas and Papas that I really like. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to, basically she said just take a big A4 list of everything that you want, take it to them. They'll sort out the price and everything, and then you can sort delivery dates. So for furniture, we can get that when the nursery's ready. And then in terms of like the pram, I think they recommend to get it sort of like 4 weeks before your due date, just in case like baby comes early or anything and you're ready and you've got your pram and your car seat. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go back next week and put the deposit down on it, and then you just can either like chip away at the price or you can pay it closer to the delivery date. Hello, baby daddy.
Hello.
I love how your new name in the vlogs now is just baby daddy and not Mark anymore. Goodies. Mark's just out doing a tip run at the moment. It was a load of bricks and I'm going to go and help him, but he said that he's just going to get all the spiders off of the bricks, because apparently there was like ginormous ones like that on the bricks. So we're going to go to the tip and do a bit of a tip run in a minute to clear the garden, because we've been working on the garden again recently as well. I've got a lot of veg updates and I've got a lot of garden updates to show you. I think this is just going to be a big catch-up vlog, which is nice. But yeah, so we'll get the pram delivered closer to the time, and yeah, you just chip away rather than, well, I mean, you can pay in bulk if you want to, but we're just going to spread the cost. It's not like a credit agreement or anything, which is great. It's just so there's no interest. You just literally chip away at the cost, or you just pay it all together when you go to collect everything. So yeah, we've chosen our pram, which is exciting. I absolutely love it. I just wanted to do that kind of early so that we do have more time to spread the cost, so with like budgeting and everything, because I didn't realise how expensive everything was, and Mark didn't realise how expensive everything was as well. And I know that we've gone for literally like quite a very substantial, like a really expensive pram and everything, but hopefully if we do have like are lucky enough to have more kiddies in the future, then we're going to keep it in mint condition so that we can use it for later on as well. So I'm kind of in my head like, well, it's like half the cost really, because that'll be spread across a couple of kids. So yeah, I'm just going to turn that washing machine off a second because it sounds as if it's going to explode. But yeah, other than that, yesterday we just chilled out because the sun was out, and yeah, we were just out in the garden, which was nice. But today we're going to have a bit of a productive Sunday, I think. We are going to go and do the tip runs and get the outside clear. Mark's just very kindly loading up the cars at the moment and taking all the bricks round. I also want to as well get up into the spare room, because that's where baby's nursery is going to be, and it is just a tip. It's just like one of those rooms that's a dumping ground for just everything that you don't know where to put anything, because it's just a tip. So I need to clear that up. I had a big like clear up of all my skincare and makeup the other day, because I have products in there that I've had for about 5 years and would definitely sort of like expired. So I've just wiped all those out, and I'm hopefully going to move a chest of drawers into the bathroom to clear a big space, because I want to put a little rail up in there that I used to use for my clothes, and I will get rid of when we get baby's wardrobe. But I just want to hang all their little clothes up for now so I can see them out there, so it looks cute. So yeah, I just want to have a big tidy up in there. There's loads of stuff that I need to clear out, loads of books that I just want to get rid of and maybe put on Vintage or just my Instagram or something to see if anybody wants them, because every penny helps at the minute. But other than that, I want to do a bit of baking later. I want to cook a fry up for lunch. And yeah, hopefully if the weather stays dry, then I'll be able to get out in the garden. But I'll do a big kitchen update later as well, because I need to do, well, Mark had a really good clean of this kitchen last night. So it gets to about 7 o'clock and I'm literally just like wiped out. So Saturday night at 7 o'clock I was upstairs doing Sudokus in bed. So Mark had a little clean of the kitchen, which was really nice of him. And yeah, I just need to do some more bits in here and then we can do a big kitchen update as well. So I think we're gonna head over to the tip now, get the garden a bit more clear, and hopefully, yeah, I can get out and do some little sprudeling updates, because at the moment, I'll show you what I've got going on down here. I've got loads of little sprudelings all down by the back door. So I've got all my tomato plants over there. That's a cucumber apple, which I'd never heard of before, but it's growing really, really nicely. They're literally like these little, I don't know what they're gonna taste like, but apparently they've got like a little limey taste and they're really nice in salads. But I've got some spinach that needs repotting, I've got cucamelons, I've got gherkins, I've got peas. These are all tomatoes, these are cucumbers, I've got more tomatoes, more spinach, which desperately needs potting up as well, and also some more cucamelons and sweet corn coming through there. But that all really kind of needs to get outside now because it's taken up so much space. But I had a big disaster with my veg growing, because literally I sowed so many seeds and then I accidentally left them all outside and killed them all when they were like little sprudelings, which is so annoying. So I've kind of had to start again, and because the weather's been so crap, it's been terrible in the UK. It's literally like 1 minute, like last weekend, 1 minute I got burnt, like my shoulders got burnt. I must have been outside for like 15 minutes, but my skin must be like really sensitive because of pregnancy. Yesterday I put Fact 50 on everywhere and was like, I am not getting burnt. So yeah, 1 minute it's literally like super duper sunny, and then the next it's like this. It's grey, it's cloudy, it's raining. So I just don't think this year I've had as much success. So I'm just seeing how things go. So I've got a lot to do outside. I've got cauliflowers, onions, leeks, strawberries, Brussels sprouts, more peas and potatoes out there at the moment. And I've got a raspberry bush as well this year, which I didn't have last year. So I've got some bits and bobs to do out there. But I think first of all, I'm procrastinating and vlogging instead of going and helping Mark, because I don't want to be near the spiders. But I'm going to go out and help him now. We're going to get to the tip, get some bits and bobs done today. Have a nice, productive Sunday. Past 12 months, I just haven't got round to show you our new kitchen, which was like a massive thing in my last vlogs because we were in full-on renovation mode. Like the ceiling was down, there was just back to brick everywhere. It was demolition demolition of walls. We were knocking down walls anyway, and I helped as much as I could. Mark did like so much work by himself. My dad literally only came up to help fit the kitchen and do the flooring with Mark, but Mark's literally done everything. Like, he is incredible. He's so just like talented. He doesn't give himself enough credit at just everything. I am in love with the new kitchen. I will try my hardest to try and find some before clips or like some before pictures or anything and put them on the screen just so you can kind of get a gist as to what the difference is. Because it's huge. It's such a huge difference. So this used to be a really little tiny kitchen over here with two walls like blocking into the kitchen, and now it's just a full open plan space. So I'll give you a little tour of the kitchen now that I've just cleaned it. We got the kitchen, we got all of the cupboards and everything from DIY Kitchens. It was such an easy process. Mark again designed the full thing, and then you just basically send off your plan to DIY Kitchens. They sort of like roughly check it over and then send it all out basically. You go and collect it. So Mark and his brother went to go and collect it, and they brought it all back for us. And we ended up going for like this really, really deep blue colour, where normally I'm like, it was a bit out of my comfort zone to begin with, but I'm so happy we did it, because a neutral colour, we just couldn't find the one that we want without going bespoke, and then that would just be like a lot of extra money. So we went for this really dark blue colour, and I'm so happy we did because I love it so much, and the contrast with the marble worktop is just amazing. So the worktops are from Howdens, and we got those separately because we were originally looking at quartz, but that added like an extra £3 odd grand over to the cost, which we completely understood because it is expensive if you want to do quartz, and we wanted like this big worktop / breakfast bar area. And the Calicut gold that I was looking at in quartz was, yeah, working out about £3 grand. And for how long we're going to stay in this house, we weren't sure how long we were going to be here for, so we couldn't really justify it. So then we looked at wood, and then that just didn't suit our vibe at all, to be fair. We didn't want to be worrying about having to sand it and whatever the word is when you look after it and stuff. And I would scrub. I know, I did it to Mark's mum and dad worktop before. I was wiping something up, and without realising, I completely like wiped off the varnish. So Mark's mum, bless her, had to like redo the worktop just because of one little mistake, and I know that I would keep doing that as well. But yeah, so in the end we went for laminate and got them from Howdens, and it is just this gorgeous Calicut gold, I believe it's called, look-alike in a laminate version rather than the quartz. But I think that's everything. The handles we got from Wick. Still need a new oven, but it's working absolutely fine, so we've left that in. A little bit of a problem with the hob, because we went for like a really thin laminate worktop, because we wanted a thin, like sleek looking one rather than the chunky version. That was just like our preference. We had to find a hob that was not too deep, so that was a bit of a mission, but we ended up finding one on eBay, and the tap and the sink are from Screwfix. So let me just give you a little tour now. So we have got like some last little tidbits to do. So we've got a little bit more, what's it called, edging to go around the corner here where my dad cut a radius into the worktop. And we've got the back panel to go on here, but we haven't put that on yet because on the end here, where my protein currently is where we're gonna have a wine fridge. I mean, for me at the moment, it's just gonna be a Fanta and Diet Coke fridge, but there is gonna be a little wine fridge at the end there, but at least Mark can make use of that and have a load of beer in it for now until I am not pregnant anymore. But there are just a few different bits to do, like we still need to get the door on the dishwasher, but other than that, I think that's about it, just to get the fridge in. So that's why this is hanging over so much. We've measured it so there will only be sort of like a 10mm gap at the end. So that will all be full, but we just haven't got around to getting the wine fridge yet. The same as we haven't got around to getting our fridge yet. That is currently still in the corner, so we need to get the fridge at some point too. But this is the worktop, so it's a very minimal marbling, which is what I wanted. I didn't want like marble, and I just wanted just a very, very subtle like grain running through it. Do you call it a grain when it's marble? I'm not sure. Is that just wood? Don't mind the fact that I've got all my eggshells over here as well. I'm collecting those because I want to put them around my cauliflowers for the slugs. That's just another job that I need to do. And also I need to figure out this area because I hate the microwave. I just hate microwaves so much. But I'm thinking once we've sorted out our shit bits cupboard, which is this, which is literally just got tools, the bin, that all needs like pulling the plaster off and replastering. I want to get shelves in there so I can have like a mini pantry. But I'm hoping that we may be able to possibly put the microwave in there instead of having it out on the side, just because I think it looks so much better when that's all clear. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things. I love this tap so much because it's one of those ones that pulls out and then it's got the big nozzle spray on it. So I really like that. And this is the colour of our sink, which I also really love. It just complements the colour of the cupboards so much. I absolutely love it. And then another thing that we need to do at some point as well is get some bar stools, because this is a breakfast bar. That's why it hangs over. We have also got the washing machine round here as well, which was a really handy tip from DIY Kitchens actually, because we basically wanted to keep sort of like as much room as possible in like the dining area. So we've left that as it is, so we can have our table over there. I want to put a Christmas tree over there as well come Christmas time. And I also, so the washing machine has gone down there facing outwards, which actually works absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine down there facing that way. As soon as you get like bar stools there as well, you won't see it. And we would get an integrated, what's it called? We would get an integrated washing machine because we've got a door for it. But that washing machine is absolutely fine as it is at the moment. And it just seems silly chucking out a washing machine that works absolutely fine and I love it, rather to buy a new one and just throw that one away. It just doesn't make sense. We're just leaving that how it is at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of the kitchen update, which is amazing. The next job really is going to be the nursery. We've got a lot more plastering to do in the hallway actually. There's a lot that needs to be done there. All like the old plaster needs to be ripped off and needs to be reboarded, because when we took the handrail off, we knew this was going to happen. It was a horrible old handrail that was literally like glued to the wall. When that came down, all the plaster fell down, which we knew was going to happen. So we're going to overboard it and replaster it because it needed plastering anyway because it's all Artex, which we definitely don't want. So that needs doing. And then it'll be the nursery and then it'll be the bathroom. So there is still a lot to do. There's still a lot more renovation videos to come. But for now, I think we're sort of like taking a step back and sort of like just going around the rooms and doing like little tidbits instead of actually doing really big jobs at the moment until it gets to the nursery, which is going to be really exciting. I cannot wait to do that. I am just about to go outside actually because it is like 6 o'clock now. And I need to go outside and shut up my greenhouses because I've had the doors open because I'm trying to like climatise my tomatoes as much as possible and also get them out in the sun a bit more. So I've had the greenhouse doors open. So I need to go outside. Excuse me. I need to go outside and shut the doors on those. So I'll give you a bit of a garden update as to what we're doing out there as well. So there's a lot going on. There's been a lot going on over the past 3 months, which is why this is such like a big chatty huge catch-up vlog, which is what's been needed anyway to sort of like catch up on everything. Yeah, that's where it stands with the kitchen. I'll go outside now and show you what's going on in the garden. Oh, someone has proper been chomping on my collies. I need to get those eggs around it. We have got a slug, haven't we? We've got a slug. We've definitely got a slug. But this guy in the middle looks all right. Hopefully an actual cauliflower starts coming through soon. And I've got another one there. But this guy over here that I put in a container, it is absolutely loving life in there. But those are my cauliflowers. These are all my normal herbs that I have every year. So I think we got rosemary, chives and mint over there. And then my strawberries have started coming through. We've got little flowers all on those. Although the ones in the greenhouse I've actually already got strawberries on. And this is my little raspberry bush, which is hopefully growing. I'm going to get some nice raspberries because I want to make some jam. And then we got some onion. I need to move this up again because my onions have got really big. They're like trapping my onions in the hole over there. I need to move them up. And then those over there are my leeks. They're coming through nicely. And in the greenhouse, we have got all my tomatoes coming along. I actually spotted on here this morning that we've got our first tomato coming through that flower there. We've got loads of other little flowers starting to come through, but that is a lemon sherbet one, so they're going to be little yellow ones. Then we've got a big boy over there. We've got a Gardener's Delight, which is standard, I had that last year, and also a Shirley as well. So I'm trying to grow big tomatoes this year because I didn't do those last year. I only did cherries, so I want to get some big ones. But they've also got little flowers coming through on the tops as well, so hopefully we're going to have loads. And I need to start caning these up soon and get them into some big pots when they're all climatised to outside. And then in here I have got a little, that's my cucumber apple in there, which I've now moved outside as well. And then we've got the Brussels sprouts over there, which I desperately need to plant out and get in their home now. And then I did end up replanting my spinach the other day, and already it's happier and healthier in here because I've got some big spinach that, well, big, literally the tiniest things ever. But I have got some spinach leaves coming through, so hopefully I'll get some nice big bushes off of there so we can have loads of spinach, because it just tastes different when it's fresh. You can literally just pick it and eat it. It tastes so nice. And these are my strawberries. Got loads of strawberries coming through. I've got a big boy over here that's really happy over there. So yeah, I need to put some mulch around those really, because I've got the fruit. Mark, look at this big one. Look at that one over there.
Whoa, bad boy.
He's a proper big boy, isn't he?
Wow.
I need to get some straw on them.
His eyes turning red.
We got some proper straws.
Strawberries.
But I need to put some straw on, like these guys here aren't protected down there because they're just on the mud. I've got another one coming up through there as well. Got loads of strawberries in here. And then, oh my goodness, I've got a big wasp as well. He don't belong in here. But then these are all tomatoes that really need the water. And some more tomatoes down there. And I've just moved everything outside as well, so I've got all my little crates out here ready for when I need to pot those up too. And these are my tatters, which are growing beautifully. But I'm going to close these doors up now because it's getting cold. And I need to get back inside and finish off my burgers for dinner. Don't mind me coming from the mess that is currently the nursery. Well, not currently the nursery, but will be the nursery. I have not got round to tidying it up like I wanted to, but I am putting it on my list to do this week. I'm gonna get it done. I just wanted to come and jump on quickly because I realised that I didn't round up the vlog. It has been such a chatty, just big chatty update vlog that I feel that was needed, but it has been very, very chatty again, the same as my first trimester vlog, but it just means now that I can get back into a rhythm of vlogging. I've decided that I want to do weekly vlogs. I want to have like almost like a pregnancy diary, so I can look back on and have like different updates of different times throughout my pregnancy. So yeah, I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs, and although it will include all my pregnancy updates, I am still going to be including all my gardening and all like everything that I want to get included into my vlogs as well, including home updates and anything that I decide to buy, and just, you know, just the normal shenanigans that go on, our little family adventures and everything as well. So I'm just going to round up the vlog here because I'm actually about to start another one. So I hope you have all enjoyed as well. Thank you for grinning and bearing while I do go through all my chatty updates and everything as well. So yeah, if you have got this far, then please make sure to subscribe because it does really help out this channel. It helps so much. Even just hitting the like button if you're already subscribed, it just means the absolute world. And also come and say hi in the comments as well, because I love chatting to you guys too. So yeah, I'm going to round up the video here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.